Your twin flame is not the problem. They are not the problem, that one that needs to change. It is your triggers and your reaction to those triggers that are the problem. And on this journey, when many get triggered, this is usually the real work that a lot of people avoid and have a difficult time with, which is what I'm going to get into in this video. So getting triggered by your twin flame is really normal. It's a natural thing that happens in your union, right? Your twin flame is your perfect divine mirror, and they're going to really touch on these places within you in the deepest, most intimate part of your soul because of this oneness that you share. And it's going to bring up a lot of different feelings. Maybe you've experienced your twin flame triggering childhood wounds, right? Things about your parents, your deepest insecurities, right? Whatever that may be. And those feelings are valid. Those triggers are there to show you something and reveal something about what's going on within yourself. A lot of times, many people on this journey, when they get triggered by their twin flame, they tend to kind of spiral. They tend to kind of freak out and want to blame and point and run away. And I myself have experienced this on my journey too, where I've gotten so triggered by my twin flame, I'm like, you need to change. You're the problem. I don't want to be anywhere near you because you are amplifying all these feelings inside of me. You're bringing up so much and I don't want to look at it. And so that emotional spiral, right, can look like blaming your twin flame and wanting to block them, wanting to not engage with them. And of course, like there's, setting boundaries, obviously, but I'm talking about those emotional triggers, state where you're like, I don't like what I'm feeling right now and I want nothing to do with you. So hi, if you are new here, I'm Oceana, a certified ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe, who helps others heal separation with their twin flame. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe so we can connect and you can get more juicy videos about how to heal separation with your twin flame. The trigger isn't pushing your twin flame away. Oftentimes you get triggered, that's not the thing that's pushing your twin flame away. What's going on is it's revealing what can't come with you if you want to have union. And this doesn't mean you're never going to not get triggered by your twin flame ever again. You're still going to experience triggers with your twin flame when you're in union, when you're in harmonious union. The key here is learning how to navigate those triggers in a very mature way, and from a spiritual, mature place that can withstand that, and instead of emotionally react and freak out. And that has a lot to do with your nervous system and having emotional regulation. Now, having, a nervous system, a calm nervous system, a regulated nervous system doesn't mean peaceful and calm and zen all the time. It actually means safety. It means that you feel safe to feel what is coming up and you're not afraid to look at that. That's actually what emotional regulation, nervous system regulation means. It's not just peace, but safety and being able to face and feel what is coming up, right? Having the capacity to feel that without getting trapped in fear and freaking out. And that pushes your twin flame away. And your triggers are gifts. Your twin flame triggering you is a gift. It's helping you see yourself more clearly in these parts of you. They are divine. Your triggers are divine. They're a gift. Your twin flame is your greatest teacher, right? Teaching you how to love yourself, how to come back to your heart center and be in union with yourself and with God. And those triggers are a sacred gateway, initiation into your highest self, right? To see where you need to bring more love in that space. And your twin flame is not going to give you that safety first that you look for to navigate and work through that. That's something that's built over time through trust together in your union, that emotional safety. But that emotional safety and that capacity, right, to work through those triggers has to come within. You cannot outsource that from your twin flame. You can't look to them to give you that emotional safety that you're looking for if you're not giving it to yourself. And that can look like really holding space for you and the feelings that are coming up and learning to honor that and to validate yourself, rather trying to look to your twin flame to give it to you and to be your source of safety and peace. And your twin flame triggering you is a good thing. It's an invitation to go deeper with yourself, to learn how to cultivate that safety and to heal and face what's coming up. It is a really amazing thing, actually. You should embrace it. You should honor that and feel open to receiving those triggers. And, one of the things, the real work here, actually, to be able to handle that was, like I was sharing, is being able to sit with those feelings that come up without freaking out and emotionally spiraling. That is the real work that many people avoid to face and to do on this journey, because it is so much easier to blame your twin flame, right? To say, it's your fault, you're the one that needs to change, not me, in all of that. It is always so much easier to do that. But in a divine union, in a sacred union with your twin flame, that essence begins within and with God. And that dance has a lot to do with that emotional regulation with yourself. And that real work has everything to do with choosing to face those feelings and bring love. And this is what I do with my clients with the mirror exercise, is learning to bring love into those spaces that are feeling deeply triggered, that are afraid, that you want to run from. And that's how you see the evolution of your union evolve into something stable, something peaceful, a relationship that actually is grounded and stays and feels like easy, right? Not like all the time, right? You'll have challenges that come up, but there is a natural ease that flows because you have created that emotional safety within yourself to navigate those triggers that your twin flame is bringing up within you. And that is something that took me a while to learn how to do myself. But when you really learn to dedicate and commit to working through this within yourself, then you get to have a healthy relationship with your twin flame, and you get to have them meet you. You get to see and witness and meet you in that place emotionally that you're desiring to see, because you're not going to stop getting triggered on this journey. You're not going to stop experiencing triggers, when you're with your twin flame, but it's learning how to hold yourself through them, right? How to be a friend through those triggers and to lovingly work through them at a compassionate rate. And that is really what it means to have a relationship with your twin flame. And so when you do find yourself really triggered, I want to invite you to just pause, right? Be present with the sensations and the feelings that are coming up within you, right? Give yourself a lot of space to identify that trigger. And the more present you are with those feelings, the easier it is to move through them. The faster you actually move through them, right? In order to move through the feeling, we have to stay present with the feeling. And as you just get clear on okay, I'm triggered in this place, what do I need? And learn to cultivate that feeling within, you start to go deeper into that love within yourself. And the thing is that when you are present with the feelings that arise, the more your capacity grows to do that. And the easier and easier it becomes. And like I said before, this was something that I used to really struggle with a lot on my twin flame journey in my union. I would get really triggered. I would react super fast. I'd be like, oh, you're attacking me. You said this thing and it made me super upset. I would just come from this deeply wounded space. And this is really common if you've been through trauma and abuse in your life. So just have a lot of compassion for yourself. If you find that's you, right? It's okay. It is a learning process, but it becomes easier the more that you truly give yourself that space that you need to be able to feel through them and to be with those feelings that are coming up. Because the reality is that you are totally safe to feel whatever is arising, whatever is coming up within you. Your feelings cannot hurt you. Your triggers cannot hurt you. They cannot harm you. It may feel like that, right? But that is not the truth. That is an illusion. And it is safe to look at what is in front of you. So if this resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe to receive more videos from my channel. I will see you in the next video. Ciao for now.